Welcome! Today I deciphered Devil Jin's look for Tekken 8. Let's get into it. To summarize, Devil Jin's look is a Gothic, Victorian-inspired design that features elements of swirled and embossed patterns. His outfit seems to be an inverted yet Gothic look compared to that of his counterpart, Jin Kazama. It's monochromatic in colour, it's burgundy / red and black, and they are the main colours used here. There are also some silver accents present as well. He wears his standard clawed warped gauntlets with red, silver and black accents, as per usual. But let's get into the key part of this design, which is Devil Jin's tailcoat, and I broke this down into a lot of sections, so bear with me. Devil Jin's tailcoat is perhaps the most detailed part about the entire outfit. To summarize, the tailcoat he wears has padded shoulders. It has bell sleeves and features a long coattail with a noticeable long slit in the middle of it. This element adds to his silhouette. The inside of his coat is of a reddish burgundy colour. In regard to the tailcoat opening, it features geometric diamond patterns in a panel located on the opening of the jacket. It uses black and white colours, which reminds me a bit of Victorian flooring. Further in that though, separated by red lining, there is another swirled pattern panel on the coat, accented in white. The lower half of it has no patterns. In regard to the lapels of this leather tailcoat, there are swirly floral patterns that seem to be raised, embossed and printed onto the design, as seen in the gameplay footage and in the character reveal trailer. Look at that detailing, it is so pristine. Now when it comes to the shoulders, there is quite a bit going on. Again, the tailcoat has pointed, padded shoulders, accentuating his broad, muscular physique. There are belts on the left upper arm of the coat. Lace is seen there, also with the material cross-stitched. On the bottom half of the sleeves, there are more embossed swirly patterns on the outer layer. On the inner layer of that though, there are swirly patterns on small rectangular panels on the coat. I like the ones on the opening, but it features a reddish burgundy colouring. There are 3 buttons on each, as seen on the bottom part of the left sleeve. Overall, Devil Jin's tailcoat is very illustrious and has the most detail in this look. It certainly gives off a Castlevania, Visual K, metal band vibe, which I'll get into a bit later. My main question here is this though, how is Devil Jin able to get this fit? Do devils somehow know how to navigate the fashion world? I mean, am I missing something in the lore? Anyway, let's get into the inner layers of this design, which is the waistcoat, vest and turtleneck. When it comes to the inner layers of this design, there are actually 3 layers. On the first layer, he wears a zippered Victorian-inspired waistcoat with symmetrical buttons. It includes a red inner lining. Second layer, he wears a black zipped vest. It features the same translucent patterning that we've seen before on this outfit. Underneath that layer, layer 3, he wears a black turtleneck. A very simple black turtleneck. Talk about layers, guys. Talk about layers. When it comes to the trousers and boots, Devil Jin wears loosened black leather trousers with laces on the outer sides of the garment. It starts from the thigh, then ends on the calves, referencing the lace that's seen on the upper left arm of the tailcoat. It's tucked into his laced leather boots, which has notable patterning and has red accents on the tips of the shoes and toe caps. This design reminds me a lot of European fashion, Victorian era fashion. If you look at some designs from that era, you can kind of see how that informs Devil Jin's design. Various elements such as the waistcoat that he wears and even the tailcoat that he wears too was a prominent fashionable garment to wear during that time period. Gothic fashion is another inspiration. When we get further into Gothic fashion, it reminds me of Japanese Gothic fashion, in particular Visual K fashion. Now Visual K is not solely Gothic fashion, but I want to focus on Gothic Visual K fashion. Visual Kei is a male-oriented Japanese subculture inspired by the 1970s glam rock scene, amongst other counterculture and styles with a Japanese sensibility. There are various styles, hence Kei meaning style. This included fashion, performance art, music, for example, heavy metal, glam, and shock rock, kabuki, theatre. So essentially it's the Far East meeting the West. I doubt Visual Kei was a reference for this look, but hear me out though. Here are some examples of Gothic Visual Kei fashion that Devil Jin's design reminded me of. If you ignore the hairstyles though, I'm focused on the use of leathers or PVC. Here we have bands Penicillin, X Japan. Note the leather jackets, belted boots, especially on drummer Yoshiki. Despairs Ray. Note the leather PVC looks, the Gothic tones and the darkness these looks certainly have. It definitely gives me Devil Jin vibes. Another example that I saw is of a Visual Kei band called D, and this is a member called Asagi. Now if you look at his jacket, use of buckles and the shoulder blades, it's very reminiscent of what Devil Jin wears. Now it's not this exaggerative. Even if you look at other bands dressing in this Gothic style, you can kind of see what I'm trying to get here. And I don't think this is too far-fetched in some instances. Look at this mood board here and let me know what you guys think. I love his design, the menacing energy that he's giving right now. This design is a great job showing the darkness of the character that we kind of have missed, haven't gotten since Tekken 5. I missed the fangs, I can't lie, but this Devil Jin design sells it for me. I have not played Tekken 8 yet. No spoilers, please. I'm very curious as to what Devil Jin is going to be doing in the story. Alright guys, and that was my analysis, my look, my deciphering of Devil Jin's design in Tekken 8. Thanks for watching this, and I'll see you in another video.